your designated driver on the highway to health. Dr. Bob Martin is on the Better Health Network. Careful. The health talk show you're about to enjoy is extremely hot. It's the Dr. Bob Martin Show.
Call Dr. Bob now and ask your health-related question. Toll free 888-553-7262. That's 888-55-Dr. Bob.
Helping you to better health naturally. Being able to freely call into a radio health talk show and ask a question about one's health is really a liberating experience. And, did I mention, it's awesome. Plus, getting health advice from a licensed doctor for free. If all that makes sense to you, you've come to the right place. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to hour number 1 of the Dr. Bob Martin Show. Now, you're invited to help me help you. Got a health problem, a health challenge, not feeling well, and you don't know where to turn? You don't know what to do? I'm here for you. Have you had your Dr. Bob talk yet? If not, think about what's going on with your health right now and go over to your telephone and call me because we can talk about your health. Call in and tell Dr. Bob where it hurts. Our toll-free number into the show is 888-553-7262. Toll-free 1-888-55 Dr. Bob. That's 888-553-7262. From neuropathy to nausea, psoriasis to parasites, warts to wrinkles, cholesterol to carpal tunnel syndrome, stomach problems to you name it. We've got it covered here on the show, and I'll do my very best to give you a health answer. The number again, 888-553-7262. The only bad health question may very well be the one you're not asking. 1-888-55 Dr. Bob or 888-553-7262. And boy, do we have a lot of information for you today. Stick around. You're going to enjoy the show. We've got a couple of special guests coming up a little bit later in the program. And lots of interesting news, both educationally, provocatively, and entertainment-wise. Lots of that on tap today. Now, before we get to our first segment, which is about the American Medical Association that I loathe, and perhaps you should loathe, but that's your call, and their opposition against the merger of CVS, the drug giant, and Aetna, the insurance carrier. They are opposing it big time, and I'm going to get into that and tell you why that pretty much everything that the AMA favors, I'm against, and vice versa. We'll be talking about that, but let me tell you this also this hour. You know, I get inquiries from a lot of different companies, both in the health industry, the beverage industry, the food industry, you name it. They find out about radio talk shows, and they send stuff to us, letters, emails, samples, phone calls, to the point of leave me alone, please. Well, once in a while, we get inquiries from great companies that we investigate and we communicate with them. And recently, a company by the name of Sonutra sent in something for me to evaluate and give an opinion of, and it was a bone health product, a nutritional supplement regimen that has vitamins, minerals, collagen, herbal products in it to improve bone health, bone density. It's called Sonutra Bone Health Support Formula. Now, often these companies will send in not just one, but a couple of different samples of their products for me to look at, render an opinion, and I do that as a courtesy to them. And this last time that we received a sample from this particular company, they sent an extra bottle of their bone health product. And I thought this hour we would just give it away to the lucky caller who calls into the program and asks a question about their health or the health of somebody else. At the end of this hour, we're going to draw that person's name out. I'm not sure what the retail value of this is. It's got to be like at least $30. It may be more like $40 because there's 120 capsules of this formula to improve bone health, to reduce your risk of bone fracture, to strengthen your bone density. And if you call in and are able to get on the air to ask a question about your own health or somebody else's health or to make a health comment, you are in the drawing this hour to win this nutritional supplement. And you'll get it in the mail, no obligation whatsoever. The number into the program, take advantage of it, 888-553-7262, 1-888-55. Dr. Bob. That's 888-553-7262. Just have to ask a health question or make a health comment, lame or otherwise. We begin talking about the AMA, the American Medical Association. Now, most people have heard about this association. It's a trade group for doctors. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Its purpose is to maintain and always bolster the economy of a doctor's paycheck. Now, they will always be sounding like they're trying to save humanity, but they are always politically expedient by making sure they come in behind and try to make it look like they're saving humanity, which is the furthest thing from the truth. They're a bunch of scurrilous people in an organization that only cares about their own financial benefit, the AMA, the American Medical Association. And I'm going to tell you why I have that belief system. And that belief system's been there for a lot of years, probably 40 years that I've known about this group. Most people don't know the dark and the down and the dirty about the AMA. And anybody who associates with the organization is not a friend of this radio show. In fact, I don't recommend anybody, any person, go to a doctor who is a member of the American Medical Association, because if you do, you believe in the tenets that they believe in. And when you hear about their history that I'm going to give you some schooling on today, and it's just a very small snippet of the various things, the evil things that this organization is about and have done in the past, maybe you too will screen out your own doctor by making sure they're not an AMA doctor, an AMA member. Because if they are, they believe in the stuff that the AMA does in general. Oh, the good old AMA. And this will take a little bit of time. But let me just give you a starter to begin with here. And the reason I'm talking about the American Medical Association today, they are now throwing down hard on opposing the CVS drug chain company with the Aetna insurance, health insurance merger. They don't want those two companies to get together at all. They are against it. And, of course, they're telling the public they're against it because they are trying to tell you that if CVS and Aetna forms a merger and the government allows this, it will hurt you. It will drive up drug prices. So they're out there to save you from the big bad wolf, which is BS. Anything that they float up is it automatically gets my antenna up. Now they're asking the Department of Justice to block the $69 billion merger between CVS, drugstore chain, and Aetna, the insurance company. Their rationale, their reasoning, because they are trying to say, well, that'll hurt the consumer. It'll cause drug prices to go up. And we're trying to save the consumer. This is malarkey. There's agenda behind this. I always smell a bad smell when any time the AMA is involved in something. And this is no exception to the rule. Now, they will float things, from time to time and do things after the fact to make themselves look like they're all that, but they're really not. And when you hear why they're not, maybe you too will have a better opinion or a different opinion or a worse opinion of this group, the American Medical Association, the AMA. What a group they are, and you'll learn all about it when we come back from this break. Stick around. You're listening to the Dr. Bob Martin Show.
Whether you are getting ready for a once-in-a-lifetime vacation, flying to a business meeting, or just visiting friends, don't risk ruining your trip by neglecting to protect your digestive health. Pack award-winning Dr. Ohhira's Probiotics, one of the best lines of defense against traveler's tummy. Dr. Ohhira's convenient blister packs are portable and never need to be refrigerated, perfect for traveling. A worldwide leader in probiotics for over 30 years, Dr. Ohhira's Probiotics is a superior formulation that enhances immunity and digestion to help reduce the risk of getting sick while traveling. Dr. Ohhira's Probiotics is a fermentation of 12 strains of live probiotic bacteria with wholesome super fruits and vegetables producing Dr. Ohhira's trademarked postbiotic metabolites, so restorative to gut health. Stay healthy while traveling, and remember to pack your probiotics. Dr. Ohhira's Probiotics are available at fine natural health retailers nationwide, also available online. Discover.
Could the deadliest flu in years have been avoided? The flu vaccine surely didn't do the job. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We need to keep our immune system strong. That's why so many people in Japan and now in the U.S. turn to AHCC. AHCC is a patented extract from Japanese medicinal mushrooms. It's uniquely rich in compounds called alpha-glucans, which touch our gut receptors and tell our immune systems to wake up and smell the fire. AHCC ensures that our immune system operates at full alert no matter the season. Why trust AHCC? Because it's the most researched specialty immune supplement on the planet, supported by more than 30 human clinical studies and 80 papers in prestigious research journals. Try AHCC from Quality of Life at buyahcc.com. Enter the code DOCTOR at checkout for an additional 10% off. That's buyahcc.com, code DOCTOR. It may come as a surprise to learn that virtually all people have some degree of cataract formation in one or both eyes by age 40. Fact is, cataract is a leading cause of blindness in the United States. But here's the good news. Thanks to medical research, there now exists a way to help prevent cataracts from forming and reverse it in some people who already have it with a revolutionary, safe, and effective all-natural eye drop formulation called Can-C. Can-C eye drops contain a special nutrient called N-acetylcarnosine, which was discovered to be depleted in the eyes of cataract sufferers. Can-C has also been found to help glaucoma, floaters, dry eyes, and retinal problems. Think about how important your sight is now and will be in the future. Then decide to protect your precious vision with Can-C eye drops. I personally use Can-C eye drops, and you should too. Call 800-861-4936. 800-861-4936. That's 800-861-4936 or wisechoicemedicine.com. .com.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out.
Size matters. You're listening to the largest and longest airing health talk show in America. We're huge. Thanks to you, the Dr. Bob Martin Show.
Welcome to my house.
All right, and we are back, and thank you for tuning into the show today. And a special thank you to our listeners who continue to spread the good word about this radio show and tell others about it so they too can have the opportunity to tune in and learn more about their health and wellness and have the opportunity to call into the show and ask a question about their own health or someone else's health. And remember, by extension of this radio show, you also have access to free and unfettered access on demand all the time, 24/7, 365, my personal website. There on that site, we post health articles from around the globe. lots of them. Articles that you may not find anywhere else. Articles that if you read them, and there's a particular subject that's of interest to you, it may help to inform you as to how to better take care of your health, your most precious possession, and your family's health, and maybe lead you into a direction of solving a health dilemma or problem that you're having. It's there. Check it out at drbob.com. Spelling out the word doctor, D-O-C-T-O-R, bob.com. And you also have the opportunity there to friend me. I would be honored to have you as my friend on Facebook. And we often, this last week was a little slow in the Facebook area. I was very busy this last week. But typically, article is generated there and commentary provided by yours truly. Some fascinating stuff, and we have that available for you, as well as Twitter and a whole lot of other things there. All right, now I want to get into the issue of the AMA. Now, this group has the right to exist, no doubt about it, but you have to know who they are and what they're about. And if you study the history of the AMA like I have over the years, you understand how scurrilous this group of individuals are who run the organization and those people who become members. Now, I think there's a lot of doctors who are members of the AMA that do not understand the full scope of their history and are just there as a good old boys club. Let me get in there. Numbers have power, all of that. And I think if they only knew their history, their true history of the AMA, they would bail out of it like so many others have. This is an organization that used to have nearly 50% membership. 1 out of 2 doctors were members of the American Medical Association at one time. I think the last time I looked, they had like 17% membership. 17% and falling all the time. Now, the reason I'm talking about the AMA today is because they were in the news opposing the merger, the proposed merger with CVS Drug Firm Organization and Aetna Insurance. They are against it. They are pleading with the Department of Justice to block the $69 billion deal. And when any time that the AMA blocks anything or is against something, my antenna goes up because I know how unethical and how this group, this organization, is only out for their own vested interest and don't give a you-know-what about the general public. They just don't. Now, they'll say things and do things when it's politically expedient to make themselves look good, but that's it. And it's always after the fact. So here we go. The American Medical Association urged the U.S. Justice Department, DOJ, to stop the merger between CVS and Aetna this last week. Now, the doctors group has consistently warned that the deal could limit competition. Keep that in mind as we're going through here as to why I have such a strong objection and dislike for the AMA. They are so concerned that if a drug chain of stores get together with an insurance company, it could harm you, the consumer, in terms of finances, and it could drive up drug costs. And we all should be concerned about that because drug prices are way, way too high and it's totally inflated, much more so in this country than any other country. So the AMA is out there trying to be, the big brother, trying to be the person who saves you from the big bad wolf in the CVS and Aetna merger. They say is because it could limit competition. Keep that in mind. There'll be a test question after we finish. Driving up prescription prices, especially for older Americans. Now, that sounds great on its face, right? A merger between the companies would increase concentration in 10 of the 34 Medicare Part D regional markets to the point where it is presumed likely to increase market power, according to the AMA. Now, CVS and Aetna have claimed that they operate in different sectors, different areas of the marketplace and are not competitors. But the AMA is working to convince the Department of Justice that they're lying, that they believe otherwise. Now, since December, the AMA has been analyzing the possible fallout from the CVS-Aetna merger. Now, I'm going to stop right there. They're really analyzing the fallout as it relates to how it may impact the pocketbook of doctors. I guarantee you that's what they're analyzing, and it's the only thing they give you-know-what about. And that is how it's going to impact the financial status of doctors who are mostly in their group, but all doctors in general. That's what they're really worried about. They're not worried about you. They're not worried about drug prices going up at all. Otherwise, they'd be all over a lot of other things, because we all know people are getting ripped off by the pharmaceutical companies on every single turn these days for a whole lot of reasons. So they're claiming it's because it's going to cost you money. Meaning how it may impact MDs, the members' income. And trust me, folks, the AMA cares only about their own financial needs, not yours. This is not about their concern over rising drug prices. It's not. That I assure you of. It's not about that. It's just not. And it's really, really sad that this is going on right now. The AMA is a trade group designed to protect their income of the members at all costs and destroy any perceived or real competition in the healthcare arena. That's what they're really all about. If you go back and you look at the AMA's dark and scurrilous history, you'll find some outrageous things they've done to destroy competition in the marketplace, even though now they're saying, look, we just want to make sure that that competition is not limited by having these two groups get together and driving up drug prices. We're concerned about competition should happen in the marketplace. Well, let me tell you about the AMA. Let me tell you how reprehensible this group is. The AMA tried to destroy the following groups: naturopathic doctors, physicians, homeopathic physicians. They opposed them. They tried to destroy them. Optometrists. They tried to destroy eye doctors. Optometrists, chiropractors, chiropractic physicians. They did everything they could to get them out of business under the offices that they were saving you from the big bad chiropractor on your corner. And they were found guilty of violating the Sherman antitrust laws by a high court and were ordered to pay reparations and never do that again. Change their bylaws. The AMA has lost a significant amount of credibility over the many decades they've been in existence. And they continue down that path. That's what they're all about. I've got more here about this group. And I encourage people, if you got a doctor or you're thinking about having a doctor and they're an AMA member, buyer beware. You got to look behind what's behind that curtain. We'll come back with more on the AMA after this.
If you desire to feel, function, and perform each day to your very best, Bragg apple cider vinegar drinks may be just what the doctor ordered. Since not all apple cider vinegar products are created equally, make sure the one you get is Bragg Organic Raw Apple Cider Vinegar, available in plain or a variety of delicious flavors, including apple cinnamon, pomegranate goji, Concord grape, limeade, and others. Although the health of so many people has benefited by drinking Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar, research is finally catching up to why it works so well. So if you or someone you care about has health challenges, such as allergies, digestive problems, skin and hair issues, blood sugar difficulty, or weight control struggles, take advantage of the opportunity to let Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar go to work inside your body and help improve your health. Obtain Bragg Organic Apple Cider products at health and grocery stores nationwide.
Research studies on the herb turmeric with its active ingredient curcumin are dominating the health journals because of its beneficial effect on immunity, memory, joint swelling, blood sugar, and bowel problems. However, the most important scientific aspect of turmeric is its ability to control inflammation and pain. Warning, beware of turmeric in capsules from foreign countries due to purity concerns, and insist on USDA organic Future Farm turmeric grown on the pristine Hawaiian island of Kauai and made in an FDA-sanctioned facility. Future Farm turmeric comes in liquid form to ensure maximum absorption. Customers are raving about the amazing results achieved by taking Future Farm turmeric, and so will you. Order now and get a free bottle of Future Farm turmeric with your order of 2 bottles. Call 888-841-7216, 888-841-7216, or MyFutureFarm, that's farmwithap.com, 888-841-7216, or MyFutureFarm.com.
This is Rob Martin. We created the Televite multivitamin because we wanted to make your cells younger all over your body, inside and out. And guess what? We now have a Televite human study published in a medical journal. We lengthened cell-protecting telomeres 56% in middle-aged and senior men and women. Telomeres reveal how fast your cells are aging until your cells gradually disappear and die. Telomere shortening is behind virtually all the health and beauty issues of aging. So start lengthening your telomeres and get younger by the day. Call now for the special Televite 90-day offer, exactly the amount used in the groundbreaking study, and it's only $1 a day. Call toll-free 855-835-6848. That's 855-835-6848 or 855-TELEVITE. And ask about free shipping, and to order online, go to televite.com and click on the vintage microphone on the top right.
.com.
Are you waiting on a lightning strike? Are you waiting for the perfect night? Are you waiting till the time is right? What are you waiting for? Don't you want to learn to deal with fear? Don't you want to take the wheel and steer? Don't you wait another minute here? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
This half hour of the Dr. Bob Martin Show is sponsored by Nutritional Testing Services. You can order at-home tests for mineral deficiency, toxic metals, saliva hormone tests, digestive tests, thyroid tests, and more by calling 1-800-606-8822. That's 1-800-606-8822.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this hour of the Dr. Bob Martin Show. I thank you for tuning into the program today. And if you're just tuning in for the first time and you don't know, in the next half hour or so, we've got a little contest going on here. And we often do this. We give away things on the show just to keep everything lively and active. We love to give things away. Today's no exception to the rule. I will evaluate nutrition company products for companies and just give them an opinion, some opinion on what they could do to improve their formula. It's good, it's bad, here's what I would change, etc. Because that's part of my background, being double board certified as a clinical nutritionist and board certified as an anti-aging physician. And this last week or so, I received a bone health formula from a company called Sinutra. Their bone health formula, excellent. And I was looking at it, and it's got a combination of minerals and vitamins and collagen and herbal products and all the latest stuff in it for bone health and bone density and to reduce your risk of osteoporosis or osteopenia so you don't fracture a bone and get into trouble that way. And they sent along an extra bottle, a brand new bottle. We're giving it away to the lucky person that we draw out of a hat at the end of this show who calls into the program and either makes a health comment or asks a health question. You can be into the contest by simply dialing into the phone number here on the show now, and we'll give this away before the end of the hour. Here is the number into the program, 1-888-553-7262. 1-888-55-Dr. Bob. 1-888-553-7262. Now, before we get back to the AMA, let's talk about men who are also suffering twisting in the wind, wondering why all night long their sleep is being disturbed. You know, guys, when you get up 2, 3, 4 times a night, that's destroying your sleep pattern, which then impacts your immune system. And when your immune system eventually goes down, you are more susceptible to everything from the common cold to the big C, and I do mean cancer. So loss of sleep due to a bloated prostate gland, which can absolutely be fixed with some minor adjustments in your lifestyle and your diet, along with supplementation of important nutrients, which I'm getting ready to tell you about. You can solve that problem, sleep through the night, and not only have a better working immune system, but you'll have a better mood the next day, more energy, a better disposition, and it actually helps you lose weight because when you're not sleeping, you're not making enough growth hormone. Growth hormone's involved in everything. So having a bloated prostate gland where you're getting up more than once a night's fine, we'll give you that, but if it's more than that, you got issues. And if you're having trouble in the intimacy department, i.e. the bedroom, that also points to a prostate gland that's not working, and you'll start to notice it in your urinary stream. It's not proud anymore. It's just slow going, and that's not normal. Wasn't that way before. Fix it. Fix it with a nutritional supplement that's science-based, safe and effective, known to help this problem, guaranteed or your money back. It's PT9. Write it down. PT9. 9 different ingredients in it that have all been proven to help prostate health in men. It'll also prevent the problem outright if you're over the age of 30 and you don't want it because it comes on fast, hard, and heavy after age 40. But those men who are already, in the thick of the problem, pun intended, can extricate themselves by a simple toll-free number call and get it into the mail so that you too can have a healthy prostate like you used to and sleep through the night, have that proud stream, and a better free testosterone level for happy wife, happy life, or whatever. Here's the number to call. Guaranteed to work or your money back. PT9. 800-317-9863. 800-317-9863 for PT9. And those men who try it first time, they're going to motivate you by giving you 3 free bottles of Heart Factors. Heart Factors is a nutritional formula to increase circulation. That's part of the problem, obviously, with prostate issues. Improve circulation with their Heart Factors. 3 free bottles, no obligation, just for ordering PT9 today. This is all guaranteed or your money back. You have nothing to lose other than more sleepless nights and deterioration of your general health. PT9, 800-317-9863 for PT9. All right, back to the AMA. If you're just tuning into the program, let you know the AMA is opposing, as an organization of doctors who are really a trade group to protect doctors' incomes. That's really what they're all about. You have to see beyond the curtain because it's just a hoax. This whole AMA thing is, in my opinion. They're in there for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, they do some good things once in a while, but they use it as being politically expedient when they do it. Trust me. This is the same group, by the way, that owned tobacco stocks way after everybody else learned that they were bad. They were a huge holder of tobacco stock because they believed in tobacco as long as they did. That's amazing. Now, getting back to the CVS, I think the CVS is doing some great things. The drugstores, they oppose tobacco. They got rid of tobacco. They were the first drugstore chain to get rid of all tobacco out of all CVS stores. I'm amazed that I'm, complimenting a drugstore, but they have a right to exist. They do some good things at CVS. They are also the first drugstore to get rid of all the artificial trans fats out of that store, selling it. The AMA is just the opposite of that. And you'd think that they would, as a medical group, would be all over it. Now, let me tell you what the AMA has opposed in the past, besides the CVS and Aetna merger, which they're worried about right now. They're telling people that they believe it'll raise drug prices. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to limit the income of doctors to some degree. That's what they're worried about. And it probably won't do that, but they're still going to try to head it off at the past. Here's what they've done in the past. They've opposed Medicare. The AMA was completely against Medicare. They were completely against Medicaid. The AMA was completely against workers' compensation insurance. Now, these are all things historically you can look up for yourself. They were against the 40-hour work week. They were against medical doctors being women. Yes, and they spend the most money out of any healthcare organization on lobbying. This group of doctors do in the AMA. So anytime that the AMA is out there saying something, I have my antenna up, because these it's just a racket. The former editor of the organization, the Journal of the American Medical Association, was indicted on federal racketeering charges for his activities. Approximately 22% of all doctors or so, I just learned this, are members of the AMA. It's going down. It used to be about 50%. So, you just can't be for an organization that's tenants have that kind of history and only care about one thing, and that's protecting their members' incomes to your detriment as a consumer most of the time. Oh, they'll try to put all kinds of frosting and everything on it, try to convince you otherwise. But let me tell you, the AMA, I loathe them for those reasons. We'll be right back. Future Farms liquid turmeric is now available in their new organic liquid turmeric formula with liposomes and BioPerine. Future Farms liquid turmeric with liposomes delivers 400% greater absorption to reduce inflammation faster. Sourced only from the freshest, purest ingredients from Hawaii. This liquid organic formula is made from hand-picked fresh turmeric root and is never powdered. Future Farm liquid turmeric provides all the nutrients from the entire turmeric plant. Only Future Farms liposomal liquid can deliver the maximum absorption to your body. This unique formula supports relief of joint pain, stiffness, inflammation, migraines, and glaucoma, as well as plantar fasciitis, digestive and memory challenges. Call now and take advantage of the Dr. Bob Martin listener special and receive a free bottle with your purchase of 2. Call 888-841-7216. 888-841-7216. That's 1-888-841-7216 or My Future Farm, that's farm with a P, .com. It may come as a surprise to learn that virtually all people have some degree of cataract formation in one or both eyes by age 40. Fact is, cataract is a leading cause of blindness in the United States. But here's the good news. Thanks to medical research, there now exists a way to help prevent cataracts from forming and reverse it in some people who already have it with a revolutionary, safe, and effective all-natural eye drop formulation called Can-C. Can-C eye drops contain a special nutrient called N-acetylcarnosine, which was discovered to be depleted in the eyes of cataract sufferers. Can-C has also been found to help glaucoma, floaters, dry eyes, and retinal problems. Think about how important your sight is now and will be in the future. Then decide to protect your precious vision with Can-C eye drops. I personally use Can-C eye drops, and you should too. Call 800-861-4936. 800-861-4936. That's 800-861-4936 or wisechoicemedicine.com.
This is Rob Martin. We created the Televite multivitamin because we wanted to make your cells younger all over your body, inside and out. And guess what? We now have a Televite human study published in a medical journal. We lengthened cell-protecting telomeres 56% in middle-aged and senior men and women. Telomeres reveal how fast your cells are aging until your cells gradually disappear and die. Telomere shortening is behind virtually all the health and beauty issues of aging. So start lengthening your telomeres and get younger by the day. Call now for the special Televite 90-day offer, exactly the amount used in the groundbreaking study. And it's only $1 a day. Call toll-free 855-835-6848. That's 855-835-6848 or 855-TELEVITE. And ask about free shipping, and to order online, go to televite.com and click on the vintage microphone on the top right.
Check out Dr. Bob's website. Listen to the show live online. Hear past shows. Read breaking health news and more at drbob.com. Spell out doctor, that's D-O-C-T-O-R, bob.com.
All right, I welcome you back to the show. Thank you again for tuning into the program. Next hour, we have some very special guests, a special guest scheduled, and the hour after that as well. We're also going to be talking about cell phones today on the show and how they can destroy your vision cells when you use a cell phone at night. I'll explain what that's all about. And if you want to avoid the big C, and I do mean cancer, there's a relationship between exercise and cancer risk. We're going to get into that conversation as well. All right, we're going to go to the phone calls and your questions now. Make it as short as you can, Reader's Digest condensed version, making it fair for everyone wishing to get into the show. We're going to give away a bottle of Bone Health by a company by the name of Sunatra. And it's a good formulation. And let's go to the phones now. First up is Maureen. She's calling in from Johnson City, Tennessee. You're first, Maureen. Go.
Hi, I am interested in learning a little bit more about multiple myeloma and your suggestions for cures or treatments. My cousin was just diagnosed with that. He's had 3 bone fractures in his back and have had surgery to put the cement in him, and I think he's got another, and I'm interested in your comments.
Okay, I've had an opportunity to treat a number of multiple myeloma patients in my practice career, and it is a bad form of cancer that is a type of cancer that has to do with the white blood cells called plasma cells. And those cells are in our bone marrow trying to fight infection by making antibodies that recognize and attack germs or cancer cells. And what happens is these rogue cells, these multiple myeloma cells, they accumulate in the bone marrow and they crowd out the healthy cells. And so rather than produce antibodies, these cancer cells produce abnormal proteins that then cause lots of complications, weaken the bone, weaken the immune system, the whole 9 yards. And there's not a lot of quick and easy answers for multiple myeloma as a form of cancer. I got to tell you, that's a very complicated form of cancer. But medical care has little or no answers for it, in my opinion, because I've seen lots of patients go down the typical, medical, conventional Western medicine route, and it really put them in the grave even sooner than they had not done anything. And I'm sure there are other people who have responded. There's always going to be something there for each and every treatment. But when you're going through a disease that's caused often by environmental toxins or dietary problems with nutritional deficiencies, that has to be on the table. You have to be willing to counsel people on how to get their nutrient schedule back where it needs to be, how to detoxify heavy metal poisoning and environmental poisons out of their body, whether that be hormones or pesticides or whatever it is that set the match in motion to cause the multiple myeloma to occur. We know these things. I mean, like 80% of cancers could be attributed to environmental factors and diet. And if that's not being covered in a medical setting because they're doing radiation treatments or chemotherapy, you're poisoning and burning the person. How's that person going to get better? By poisoning them more. So what we recommend on this radio show, Maureen, is that person call or look up on the internet Sunridge Medical Center and find out what they're doing. Yes, they treat multiple myeloma patients, serious cancer cases, including that one and many other cancer cases. I would go have that person log onto their website and roam around in there and go into their video gallery and watch their patients telling their own stories of illness, treatment, and recovery at sunridgemedical.com. Sunridgemedical.com, or you can call them up toll free, 800-923-7404. Obviously, you can't give advice to a multiple myeloma cancer patient on a radio show like this in quick, fast activity here. It wouldn't be fair and ethical. My suggestion, because this is complicated, you reach out, he or she reach out to Sunridge Medical Center, 800-923-7404, 800-923-7404, or sunridgemedical.com. Now, I appreciate your phone call, Marie, and I thank you for that. Next up is John. John is calling in from Mountain Home, Arkansas. Welcome to the program, John. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Bob. Can you tell me, is there a reliable alternative to the standard colonoscopy examination?
There's something called virtual colonoscopy, which you can read about on my website under the self-care or self-help section. There's a drop-down there, and it talks about 24 things to consider before having a colonoscopy. I encourage you, John, to get in there and read that because these are all out of the medical books. The answer is there's not any test that's 100% reliable. There's always a fallibility factor on everything, but some people are concerned about colonoscopy. I'll never have one, and you'll read why I won't with the reasons on that website, 24 things to consider before having one. Your choice, though. I don't tell people not to have them. I say educate yourself before you do it. Don't just bow your head like a turkey and go into the chopping block, perhaps. Now, the radiologists believe that, you can have a colonoscopy, virtual one, by having a special form of X-ray, which is less problematic. There's always been a war between doctors who are for the colonoscopy and others who say, well, there's a better technique over here. What we ought to be teaching people with respect to colon cancer is why fiber is so important and why red meat plays a role in our cancer risk and why certain nutrient deficiency like vitamin D plays a risk in our colon cancer risk. That's what we need to be focused in on more so than tests and treatment after the fact, even though those are necessary too. Thanks, John. We'll be right back. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Dr. Bob here to tell you all about a unique herbal supplement called Dopa 400. Dopa 400 is an herbal extract from Mucuna pruriens. Dopa 400 supports healthy mood and mental alertness by helping to generate the all-natural neurotransmitter dopamine, which has a positive influence in the brain and throughout the body. It also naturally promotes the secretion of human growth hormone, which in turn provides increased levels of endurance, energy, and stamina, improved flexibility, better libido, and a sense of well-being. Dopa 400 is manufactured right here in the U.S. by America's Finest Inc., and you may obtain it by visiting their website at afisupplements.com or calling 800-350-3305. 800-350-3305. That's 800-350-3305. If you're looking for an all-natural, safe, and effective way to enhance mood, energy, and alertness without caffeine or other drugs, give Dopa 400 a try. Call now, 800-350-3305.
We talk a lot about our veterans and how we're so grateful for the way these heroes and their families have given so selflessly to secure our freedom. But what really makes a difference in the lives of veterans isn't just talk, it's action. My longtime partners at the Purple Heart Foundation are dedicated to providing services and assistance to all veterans nationwide, not just those combat wounded. Helping veterans wade through the bureaucracy at the VA is one of the mainstays of their outreach. Assisting veterans of all ages and from all wars receive the benefits they are entitled to. It's something that shouldn't be a struggle for veterans and their families, but sadly it is. The Purple Heart Service Foundation is one of the oldest chartered veterans organizations around today, and their track record provides proof of their dedication to veterans. Call 888-414-4483. They take many forms of donations, but a cash donation has the most immediate impact. 888-414-4483. Give to purpleheart.org.
If you've been listening to my show, you've heard me talking about an amazing supplement called C-Veg, a natural and organic multivitamin containing 92 vitamins and minerals, including calcium, antioxidants, omega-3 and 6. The Asian cultures know that sea plants are one of the healthiest, most nutritional plants you'll find on land and sea. C-Veg has been helping people boost their immune systems, balance their metabolisms, reduce inflammation, and provide moisturizing to skin, hair, and nails. Try C-Veg to enjoy all the benefits of these sea vegetables. C-Veg. Feel healthier and younger or your money back. To order, call toll-free 855-627-9929. That's 855-627-9929. Or go online at buycveg.com. That's B-U-I-C like the ocean, veg, V-E-G.com. Order in the next 60 minutes. Use discount code Dr. Bob and shipping is free. Call now 855-627-9929 or online at buycveg.com. cveg.com.
Join Dr. Bob on Facebook today. Friend him at drbob.com. Spell out doctor, that's D-O-C-T-O-R, bob.com.
All right, Dr. Bob Martin back with you. Now, according to the National Cancer Institute, as many as 80% of cancers can be attributed to environmental factors, the most important of which is diet, exposure to toxins in the environment, from smoking to pesticides to excessive alcohol. The beat goes on. So if you have cancer, it's extremely important that your doctor is versed in clinical nutrition, naturopathic medicine, how to detoxify and purge the body of environmental toxins that may be the center point of why you got the cancer in the first place. And most oncologists or cancer specialists have nutrition knowledge deficiency. That is a quote from Dr. Gary Deng, MD, PhD from Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, who's an oncologist, cancer specialist himself. So that's why you need a clinic or a medical center who completely is able to offer what you really need. That would be Sunridge Medical Center. Now, I mentioned them earlier. You can check them out for yourself online at sunridgemedical.com, sunridgemedical.com. They treat other cases other than cancer, autoimmune diseases, very serious health problems. They get them better, and they do it safely and naturally, combining a combination of things and traditional medicine when necessary, but they also have naturopathic medicine, alternative, holistic alternative medicine, you name it. Check them out. Call them up, 800-923-7404, 800-923-7404, or online at sunridgemedical.com. All right, let's take another phone call before the end of the hour. Here's Elizabeth in Rancho Mirage, California. Welcome to the program, Elizabeth. Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Bob. I want you to know hope springs eternal. We have to educate our doctors. I waited almost 2 years to get a DO instead of an MD, and he's a big disappointment. But I'm educating him. I have him trained to the point where he wants to prescribe something, asks me if I'm willing to take it. But most importantly, I have a dermatologist who supported me in using Manuka honey to treat lichen sclerosus. She's so impressed. And I pointed out some research, gave her specific names and clinics, and she's taking maternity leave, and she told me that was one of the things she was going to do, was going to follow up that research. So I'm really inspired and jazzed, and I feel really good about the fact that I put her on to Manuka honey in a dermatology practice.
And I'm very proud of you for doing so, Elizabeth. Think how many other people she's going to help going forward because of your efforts. Good for you. Good for you. And I wish more people do that. I wish more people would think about that, because too many of us give so much more reliance on doctors. I mean, doctors all mean well. They just may be just in the dark. And we need to enlighten them and encourage them not to close themselves down to new theories, new thoughts, just because they are from the AMA kind of thinking. All right. We're going to pick the person out of the hopper and find out who that person was who won the bone health formulation. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Stay tuned. Hour number 2 of the Dr. Bob Martin Show coming up. Stay with us. Are you trying to lose weight but afraid of feeling deprived? Are you trying to kick the sugar habit but love sweets? Dr. Bob here to tell you all about Boo Foods, a company that makes delicious, healthy protein bars and cookies. Great people making a difference by helping people eat less sugar. And who doesn't want to eat less sugar? Boo Foods won't use cane sugar, sucralose, artificial sweeteners, or soy, and they're gluten-free. Order the food that this doctor eats and get 20% off Boo Weight Loss Bundle. Protein bars and cookies, mouth-watering chocolate, nut butter, and caramel flavors to satisfy your cravings, and you still lose weight. Call toll-free 855-660-3374. 855-660-3374. That's 855-660-3374, or boofoods.com. That's B as in Bob, H-U foods.com. And at checkout, use the code Dr. Bob and get 20% off the delicious bars and cookies. Order now and get free shipping too. boofoods.com, 855-660-3374.